The story is about a schoolgirl who becomes suspicious of a new nun with sinister intentions.
Miss Croft!
Do not let me catch you with that boy ever again.
This is sick.
Don't say that.
This was a big mistake, and it's over, okay?
Oh, the scandal, Jason. You would forever be remembered as the boy who slept with the nun.
I don't even think she's Sister Sophia. You can't let her get away with this.
What do I do?
Please tell me that you had nothing to do with this.
You're the one who's been committing all the mortal sins around here. See you in class.
In the opening scene of the movie, a young man named Jason Brady is shown playing the guitar in his room. He is a blogger and musician. School is out, and Jason and his sister Zoe are enrolled in a Catholic boarding school. Sister Rebecca, the principal, welcomes them, and another sister at the school, Sophia, keeps an eye on Jason and his family from the principal's office. Sister Rebecca also goes back to the principal's office to greet Sister Sophia. Sister Rebecca gives Sister Sophia a tissue and tells her to take off her makeup right away. After a brief exchange, the principal shows Sister Sophia around. At the same time, Sophia meets Jason and finds out that Rebecca will be teaching him in her homeroom. Following this, Rebecca shows Sophia her room in that room. Watching Jason's music video on her laptop, Sophia kisses the laptop when she spots Jason, indicating that she knows him already and that she attended the school for a sinister reason. Unable to resist, Sophia slips into the school dormitory and hears Jason singing and playing the guitar. The following day, a student named Sarah flirts with Jason during class. A little while later, Sister Sophia enters the classroom and notices that Sarah and Jason are getting along. Envious, Sister Sophia scolds Sarah in a somewhat frightening manner. After that, Jason and Sarah resumed their conversation in the schoolyard. Sarah complained to Jason about Sister Sophia's bothersome behavior. But as Sarah and Jason were making love, Sister Sophia suddenly showed up, looking angry. She told Jason to go to class and to avoid Sarah. After school, Sister Sophia told Jason to come to her room because boys were not permitted to visit girls' rooms, particularly those of nuns. When Jason finally made it to Sister Sophia's chamber, he found that the door was slightly open. When he looked inside, he was startled to see that Sister Sophia had abandoned her nun habit and was just wearing bright red underwear. When it turned out that Sister Sophia had done so on purpose, he swiftly left that night. Jason, however, was unable to sleep and could not stop thinking about the gorgeous Sister Sophia. One night, she crept into the girls' dormitory while everyone was asleep, sneaking into Sarah's room to place a pack of cigarettes in her book. Sister Sophia attempted to claim that she was only examining the security of the girls' dormitory, but Sister Rebecca caught her red-handed. Sister Sophia had planned to catch Sarah and have her abruptly dismissed from school. Sister Rebecca abruptly departed after asking no more questions. The following day, Sister Sophia told the students to open their textbooks, and when Sarah did, she discovered a cigarette inside. Sister Sophia and her classmates were alerted to the event right once. When Sarah was brought to the principal's office, all she could do was sob and argue that the smokes weren't hers. Nevertheless, the school penalized her in accordance with its policies. She was suspended and had to temporarily leave the building. This was followed by a comprehensive search of the whole school. When Jason was being punished at the hostel, Sophia talked to other instructors and nuns and begged for forgiveness after discovering a bottle of alcohol in his room. Jason was tasked with helping over the weekend to clean the school. A flashback scene illustrates Sophia's developing feelings for Jason. After doing extensive research on Jason and discovering that a nun named Sophia worked at Jason's school, Sophia met the nun and sent her away. Then, posing as Sophia, Sophia started attending Jason's school on weekends. When Jason and Zoe were cleaning, Sophia came over to work with him.
These flowers are so pretty when they start to bloom.
Yeah.
Wow, it is so hot out here. Whew.
That evening, as Jason was sleeping in his room, Sophia went in and surreptitiously activated the phones, recording after spotting someone in the space. When Jason awoke, his sister shocked him greatly. Jason is approached by Sophia, who tries to persuade him to act inappropriately. Jason knows this is wrong and tries to resist, but he finds it difficult to resist her temptation. Eventually, he caves in, and the next morning, he feels deeply guilty about what transpired. Later, once Jason's room is vacant, Sophia enters and begins to smell Jason's perspiring garments, just as Zoe enters and discovers her in the ACT. Sophia chastises Zoe, but after seeing this happen, Zoe tells Jason what she saw. After school, Sophia becomes irate with Zoe and gives her a poor grade on the test. When Jason gets home for the weekend, he plans to confess his sins, but he is shocked to discover that Sister Sophia, not the priest, will hear him. She enters the confession box, sits on his lap, and participates in a private deed. During a party, Jason is approached by Sarah, who tries to kiss him. However, Jason is only thinking about his sister Sophia, so he tells her to stop and leaves the party with a bottle of liquor in his hand. The police catch Jason in the act, but Sophia interrupts him and takes him to a hotel where she tries to seduce him once more. But Jason reminds her that what they're doing is wrong. Sophia assures him that she wants to be with him forever, brings up her fortune, and says they can live happily ever after in Paris. When Jason discovers that having been with Sophia once more has made him unstable, he lashes out at her and they depart the hotel. Jason approaches Zoe from the side of the road and begs for assistance. Jason's father encourages him in his musical endeavors and talks on Zoe's behalf. When Jason gets back to school, his terrified sister Sophia is found comatose on his bed. At first, Jason thinks Sophia tried suicide by overdosing on drugs, but it turns out that she staged the incident to gain Jason's sympathy and attention. Unable to put up with Sophia's manipulations any longer, Jason threatens to expose Sophia to the principal and the priest. Shortly after, as Sophia is teaching a lesson, his sister Rebecca abruptly interrupts him. The school principal tells Sarah to attend class as usual since the punishment is over. Jason and Sarah's relationship grows closer again, and they are frequently seen together in friendly settings. This has made Sophia feel envious and angry. Sophia responds by threatening to reveal their forbidden relationship in front of everyone in the evening. Sophia plots to get rid of Sarah. She enters the women's dormitory covertly and discovers Sarah taking a shower. Sophia kept hitting Sarah until she suffered severe injuries. Then, after pretending that Sarah had slipped and fallen, Sophia dropped the soap on the floor. A short while later, Zoe was horrified to see Sarah lying on her face, so she called the police and other hostile neighbors for assistance. They determined that Sarah's injuries had resulted from a fall in the bath. The boarders gathered in the church, and Jason approached Sophia and accused her of being accountable for Sarah's untimely death. However, after a brief exchange of words, the headmaster showed Sophia's sister around the neighborhood. Although Sophia did not display fear, she grew enraged and threatened Jason by giving him a film of their intimate moments. Then Sophia threatened to ruin Jason's weekend if he revealed her actions. Their parents took up Jason and Zoe. Sophia requested her sister Rebecca for permission to attend her aunt's funeral with the intention of meeting Jason when he was visiting his relatives. Sophia unexpectedly arrived in front of Jason, Zoe, and his parents at a restaurant while they were eating supper. Sophia was taken aback to see them. Jason's parents cordially welcomed Sister Sophia and extended an invitation to supper. Sister Rebecca phoned the hospital where Sophia's alleged aunt was receiving treatment in the meantime, but the hospital was unaware of the patient Sister Rebecca had indicated. Following dinner, Zoe requested Jason to explain what had happened because he was anxious with Sister Sophia around. In an effort to learn the truth, Jason told Zoe that he was doubtful about Sister Sophia's identity after admitting to her that he had been intimate with the instructor and that he had been threatened with intimate recordings. Sister Sophia's true identity was Laura Patterson, which Jason and Zoe learned after breaking into her room and using her computer. While Sister Rebecca called Sophia to her office and threatened to expose her lies and report her to the priest, Sophia struck her head, causing Sister Rebecca to pass out. Jason and Zoe, determined to uncover Sophia's identity, went to Sister Rebecca's room. Laura Dell sent her real sister Sophia away in order to infiltrate and gain access to him. After telling Sophia that they already knew who she was and would let Sister Rebecca know, Jason and Zoe went to the church to meet her. As things became worse, Sophia became agitated and swiftly knocked Zoe down before attacking her violently. Out of nowhere, Jason's sister Rebecca swooped in, yanked Sophia away, and Jason swiftly ended it with a screwdriver in Sophia. 7 months later, every student graduated with honors. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe for more. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you next time.